Women are getting pathetic. Like their minds and bodies are commiserate to ours, so is their behavior pathetic and desperate. I do not think too highly of unnatural ways of making humans, but then I remember what women are, and become glad to the fact that artificial wombs will become reality. That would purge our entire race of those useless, psychothic, disgusting females. Let's cut straight to the chase. The other night, I finally decided to search MGTOW on YouTube, and now I have internalized some serious misandry. I think I hate men now. MGTOW, or Men Going Their Own Way, is kind of like a movement for men who wish to no longer be defined by standards set by society and, in particular, women. How do they break these chains of expectation and shatter these shackles of duty? As far as I can tell, by spending every waking moment thinking and talking about women and what they want from men. It's really quite fascinating. And sad. I was honestly shocked that when I tried to look for MGTOW cringe channels, there weren't any. But then I realized it's because the MGTOW embarrassment has a slow burn. When I was watching most of the videos I found, my reaction was just a slow drip of what the fuck is wrong with this person. I didn't think I was going to be able to find any highlights to share with you, until I came across one of the most beautiful video titles I have ever seen in my life. Do not take a relationship.
That's right, brothers. Do not take a relationship. I'm talking about that red pill relapse.
Holy shit, Treebeard got bitter after The Lord of the Rings. Or more likely, this is his little-known cousin from the books, Neckbeard. So, you know, I just had to watch all of this guy's videos, of which there aren't that many, so I don't think my face has been permanently damaged from the expressions I had to make. And it means once again I have some nice, juicy chunks for you. So let's dig in. Here's why he's warning you against relationships with women.
They've been reduced to trying to trap men in relationships. The oldest tactic they used was punching holes in a man's condom. It worked for a while, but it began to fail.
It proper sounds like he's afraid of cum hunters, like women are this organized group out to get pregnant. I just imagine him walking down the street, bumping into a lady, and then needing to check the rubber johnny he's got on him, to see if maybe she'd put a safety pin through it in the brief moment of contact. I really got an us versus them vibe from this guy. I mean, check out his solution to issues in higher education.
I believe that men and boys need their own schools and institutions again.
Okay, and what would they be learning?
Schools that can teach coding, mathematics, mechanical engineering, automotive, armed and unarmed combat.
I feel like things just suddenly got a bit more serious.
Agriculture, chemistry, robotics. Anything we need to survive during these perilous times.
Everything you need to continue civilization after the fempocalypse. Let's think about this. Combat so the men win, agriculture so we have stuff to eat, and robotics, I guess, so we don't get tired of our hands. Okay, so what about women who empathize? The ones who agree with him and his allies. They're cool, right? People are individuals, you can talk to them and see what they think and how they are. You don't have to live in fear of all of half of the human population because you see some trends or issues, do you? There's got to be some exception, surely. How about women who are vocally opposed to feminism?
These anti-feminist women cannot be trusted. They're still guilty.
Guilty, guilty, guilty. None of you are free of estrogen.
And I'll tell you why they're still guilty. They're still guilty because they support this gynocentric system. They still expect you to provide them with free shit.
If this guy had been born female, we'd be reading his writing on The Guardian's website. He's a bizarro alternate reality feminist. While all of this is funny, the thing I enjoyed the most about his videos is when he'd come out with a line like this, and I wasn't prepared.
And today I want to talk to you about these cupcakes who were masquerading as anti-feminists.
Imagine my glee when I learned that these guys dedicating themselves to not being defined by women are developing, disseminating, and memorizing an ever-expanding vocabulary of language dedicated to women and what they do. And lucky for us, this guy has a primer video to help us pick up a few key terms.
Okay.
Oh, that's adorable. He sounds a bit nervous. Probably because of all that effort it takes to keep up a voice even more ridiculous than mine.
This line of MGTOW, you know the name.
No, I don't actually. I'm not even entirely sure what he just said.
First word. Cupcake. A cupcake is a pleasant-looking woman in full-blown wa-seeking mode.
In what?
Full-blown wa-seeking mode.
Full-blown wa-seeking mode. Great. Maybe the next one will be intelligible.
The next word, or words. Cluebat.
It's been a while, but I think I caught that one in Pokemon MGTOW Yellow.
The act of beating another party with logic and intelligence.
You hear that? That is the sad, lonely sound of a man remembering a time when he noticed a typo in someone's argument on the internet.
Next words. Bigger and better deal, or BBD. In this day and age...
Ooh, I think this is personal.
When a trollop divorces her husband, she is looking for the bigger and better deal. That's all she wants. That's all she'll ever want. I mean...
It's okay, mate. It's okay. We'll skip this one. Seems raw for you. But I just gotta ask, how much bigger exactly was his deal? Alright. Next one.
Next word. Femlogic. The art of applying emotions in order to negate facts and logic.
Okay, so let's listen to this guy give us a cold, dry, clear, objective example of what this is without bringing any emotion into it.
You basically hit women over the top of the head with facts and logic, and they just apply emotion. They jump down your throat or pout and scream.
Perfectly done. I'll adopt this word, and I'm sure I'll be using it in many rational arguments.
The next word. Ghost. A man who attempts to avoid all contact with women.
I'm not unhygienic, it's just a lifestyle choice to repel women. Why do I get the feeling that this lifestyle choice might tend to be made after the person already stops being in contact with women? But seriously, if you're one of these people, these ghosts, and you have issues, I'm sorry for you. If you are genuinely deciding this without having any issues, you're a fucking loser. And not because, you're not a real man, you want to go after women, but no. If you were a woman who's like, no, I'm gonna avoid men, you would also be a fucking loser. Or a man who avoids men, or a woman who avoids women, as a major and rigid, serious lifestyle choice. If that's you, you are an embarrassment to mankind. You are why it's impossible to satirize or parody groups like this, and instead, you just have to point. And again. It's almost too much. No, you know what, it is too much. I'm not gonna make you listen to how he desecrates the name of bacon, how it's become an acronym for
bitches acting crazy over nothing.
That is a joke I'd make. I would pretend to be MGTOW and say that, to take the piss out of their stupid fucking language. It's depressing. I'm going to have to give up on parody. Well, maybe not. It could be worse, right? There's still some space for me to take the piss and have some fun, isn't there? And there's only really the ending of his video left. That couldn't be too much more terrible, could it? His ending couldn't be untoppably cringeworthy, could it? Could it?
I'm going to end this video by telling you brothers, no matter how much pain you're in, and no matter what you're going through, give them nothing. This has been a MGTOW PSA. Good night, brothers.